Hello, welcome back. So we've talked about short run equilibrium. We want to look at the long run equilibrium of a monopoly. The first thing I would want you to note is that in the long run, the monopolist earns supernormal profit. Let me ask you, if you are the sole producer of a particular product, you have control over the price and the quantity, would you allow yourself to earn subnormal profit? I mean, would you allow yourself to make losses in the long run? Not at all. Adam Smith said, "It is not from the benevolence of the butcher or the baker that you get your dinner in the evening." Every firm is operating with the motive of profit maximization. So you would want to always maximize your profit. And in the long run, the monopolist makes sure he earns supernormal profit. So this is a diagrammatical illustration of supernormal profit. Profit is basically revenue minus cost. So to illustrate a monopolist earning supernormal profit, we compare the average cost to the average revenue. And as you can see, in the long run, average revenue is greater than average cost. Here we have the average revenue curve, and from the equilibrium where marginal revenue is equal to marginal cost and marginal cost is rising, the average revenue curve is at point B, and the average cost curve is at point C. So at this point, we realize that the average revenue is greater than the average cost, and the monopolist is earning supernormal profit. Now let's see, what are the sources of monopoly power? What are the sources of monopoly power? How can someone have monopoly power? The first I would want to mention to you is if someone or a firm controls the source of raw materials, he can enjoy monopoly power. Let me just give an example. Assuming you are a firm, you are a farmer, you are the only producer of tomato. You produce you produce tomato, and at the same time you have a factory. If you are the only producer of tomato and your factory is, let's say, canned tomato, you can decide to be the only one who operates a factory that produces tomato paste or canned tomato, or because you are the only one that produces the raw tomato. So if any factory wants to establish itself to produce tomato paste or canned tomato, you can decide not to supply them with the raw material. So by that you enjoy natural monopoly. The second is merging or collusion. Sometimes when a firm wants to become a monopolist, it merges with other firms that produces the same thing, so that both of them or all the other firms become one firm. By that they are so strong that they cannot be competed against. That is called merging or collusion. And the technical monopoly, if you have the technical know-how of doing something which no one knows how to do, you may enjoy technical monopoly. Because no one knows has the technical knowledge as you have, you'll be the sole producer of that particular commodity. And goodwill, a firm can produce for a long time and it will win the loyalty of customers. So customers, no matter what, they will buy the product of the firm only and no other firm. So such a firm enjoys a goodwill monopoly. And legal monopoly, the government can enact a law or a regulation that this particular company should be the sole producer of this particular product. Because it's backed by law, it is legal monopoly. And the last is patent right. Yeah, the patent right is normally given to inventors to give them the right to be the only ones who use that particular method to invent products. So, someone who invents a car, the government can give it a patent right. By that, no one can use his method of inventing or producing a car. So by that, the person enjoys monopoly power. All right. I would like us to continue the merits and demerits of monopoly in the next slide. Thank you for your attention. Bye.